here with Mica Galvao after Tezos, who's #1 Night of Champions. Mica, you had an incredible performance. You are now the who's #1 170-pound welterweight champion. First question, how you feeling?
You know, it feels like a mission accomplished. I think that my head towards the who's #1 events has been kind of like having this feeling of like, man, I need to go there and need to do it again, because last time I was here was before ADC, where I fought Alan Sanchez, and I wasn't able to compete in May because of an injury. So I think that mission accomplished, getting back here on the stage, it's just like many feelings going on, but principally I think that I'm stoked, I'm hyped for the next one. I'm just like enjoying this moment with the belt, and you know, I gotta defend it now.
Gotta defend it now is right, man. That's the fun part.
Yeah.
So let's go through some of the matches that you had tonight. I actually want to start with what happened last, right? Which was your fight against PJ. Take me through that crazy submission finish.
Okay, so there's two things I would like to point out with my match against PJ. Firstly, I would go against Andrew Tackett, which he got an injury, and I think that I kind of got sad before you called me out for the match to announce that happened, because I was really expecting the match with Andrew. We had my first match on Who's #1 was against him at a purple belt, and at the night was fight of the night, so I really was looking forward with it. Not that I wasn't looking forward with PJ too, but I think that he had like a special feeling, but I wasn't just like sad for the match. I was more sad for the injury, so I just hope he recovers well. And with PJ, I was like really stoked because we didn't fight on ADCC. He came up losing to Cade, but you could tell that at ADCC he was like something else with wrestling, with his reactions. He took out the double ADCC champ, JT Torres, so I was expecting like someone very experienced. He's 33, and Drew made some jokes about his age there, but I think that age is just a number. You could tell that the guy was like ready to go for it. And I was really like with my sense sharpened there, and at some point I felt that his arm was like tingling on my armpit. I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna dive for that armbar, and he came up working. I tried to do some wrestling with him there. I did some foot sweeps on the start, but as soon as I felt the arm, I was like, okay, man, I'm just gonna dive for it. I tried my wrestling, but the senses of armbar attacks came up stronger.
It wasn't your first armbar attempt of the night. Can you tell me about your first match with JayRod and that crazy armbar that he ended up escaping from?
Okay, I'm gonna tell. If he were a normal person, he would definitely like end up the match there. But JayRod was just crazy with the defenses. I got him on a guillotine. I got him on an armbar. I got him on I forget the name of the choke now. I'm gonna remember later, but I got him in like 3 submissions that were like really tight, and I was like, man, if he were a normal person, the person would have tapped. So I was really like very hyped up in the middle of the match. I was able to do very good exchanges on wrestling, and then as soon as I got to the arm, I felt the defense going like, okay, I'm gonna get this arm, I'm gonna get this arm, I'm gonna get this arm, and then he escaped. I was like, how? I saw his matches on the trials. I saw his matches on ADC. I saw his matches on Quintet, I think the name is. I hope I'm selling it right. And he escaped just the same way. So I was like, man, his defense is crazy. So I was like very happy and enjoying the match, but I really wanted to submit there.
For sure, man. So let me ask you about something. Your wrestling looked really on point tonight. Can you talk about your improvement there and the work you've put in?
Yeah, I think I've told you many times, the people here on FloGrappling many times, that I really wanted to level up my wrestling a little bit. And we've been working at our school like that specific point, because I think that I had like takedowns, but they were more like shot, they were more like, let's say a sniper thing, that I would look for a point and go for it, instead of like protecting the takedowns, trying to find the right space, creative reactions, which I think tonight I was able to. I wanted to try out my wrestling with JayRod, because him and Nick have a very good background when it comes to takedowns, and I was able to prove that, not to the public, but to myself, that I can level up with the guys like this. I can improve into my wrestling, and next who's #1, next competitions, I just want to come up and improve even more and showcase some good techniques to the public. I have a world champ as a girlfriend, so I gotta live up to the legend.
Bro, you got to represent, right?
I got to represent.
So let's talk about what's next. Is there anyone on your mind that you would like to defend this title against particularly?
So I got a call on the event there as soon as I won the belt that Nicky Riot wanted to have a match with me. So I'm pretty much hyped up for this match. I would look forward to it. Nick's a very tough guy. He's JayRod's teammate, so it would be cool. I think that he might be the one that's on my mind right now, and let's go for it. I think that it would be a sick match for the public, for myself. He's a good guy, Stanley. He's like very good in War too, so I think it's like many possibilities can go on, and it would be good to defend my belt against him.
Man, that's a match that I know the fans would absolutely love, right? Last thing before we get out of here, I know you got the hat. Let's make sure we get the hat looking in the interview. Is there anyone you want to thank in particular before we leave?
There's many people I want to thank. I think those that walk by my side know that I'm very grateful for them. I'm going to point out some people here. Of course, my sponsors, Kings. I want to, say thanks to them. They keep believing into my work since 2020, 2021. Trust Field, that is just my sponsor as a supplement sponsor. I want to thank Assay Republic. They just came out on this Host Number One event, and I'm just stoked for the next upcoming news. I'm going to put up on my Instagram, my trainers, Carol Yoshika, Thiago. I'm very grateful for those guys. I wouldn't say personal of mine, but my psychologist, Cassio, my dad, he's the guy who's able to make this work, because this is the one who's been teaching me wrestling, because it's just weird. He's a jiu-jitsu coach, but he has improved into teaching so much that if you give him just very little details of something new, he's able to put it up on a way that even a monkey can learn. So I was able to learn. And then I got some wrestling. Thank my girlfriend that she came up to the event here to watch me. I think that the energy that was going on that mat there when she was watching me was really motivating me. The people that were watching me tonight, Diogo was outside there too, so it was very good to watch him compete. And thank God that I'm alive, that I'm able to do what I love, that I'm so blessed to have a title right now, so blessed to have health. And, everybody that I love is close to me. So, yeah, thanks everybody. E obrigado, Brasil, aí, tá me assistindo. Vocês são realmente uma base de fãs que, cara, não tenho como agradecer vocês. Sempre me defendem, sempre estão aí torcendo por mim. É um amor imenso que eu tenho por vocês. E, cara, eu quero representar vocês da melhor maneira possível. Beijão a todos. Fiquem com Deus. Thank you, guys. God bless you all. And let's go. Hope I'm able to give a good show to the next ones. Peace.